So Manor Wood is travelling to the States, and it's going to be a kind of busman's holiday. It's my wife's best friend, and she emigrated years ago to America. She's got some trees around her house. It's going to be an excuse for a visit and to do some tree work. So one thing I'm worried about is getting all that way and not having all the stuff. Now they've got a top-handed chainsaw there for me because I can't ship. So what I'm going to do is just go through my climbing gear. Now I don't do a lot of tree work anymore here because I don't have any trees and I've kind of moved into the shop. But I have a tree climbing harness. When I just finished, they brought out a zigzag and I really like that, so I'll be taking my zigzag. So it's just a single rope going over the tree, comes back down to the zigzag, attaches, and then it's a mechanical prusik, so it's really good. I find it much easier than making a prusik. So this is my main climbing. Now when I'm in the UK, if it's a big tree, I've got this amazing catapult, huge great catapult, and it fires a little bean bag like this, fires it right up into the canopy. Then you can get your line up there, and then the next thing, if you haven't seen this, we use Camber Saver. That can go over the top and be retrieved remotely as well from the top of the tree. Now these trees in the States are all pines, so I think all I'm going to be using is some leg spikes and this steel armoured line here, just to go up like this, which is going to be interesting because it's a bit of a technique and I'm really rusty at doing that because I've been doing mainly deciduous trees, not pines. But anyway, so that's going to be the main bones of it. That, my harness, and that, so that's going to be in this bag. I don't want that going missing. And then it's just remembering enough carabiners and ropes without going overweight. This is my spikes, so pretty basic, but still in good order. Always worth checking it before you get all the way out there. Yeah, they're good. Strapping for lowering, just in case. I've got some pulleys, various pulleys here. And we also have this, which is really cool. I bought that just for my son. That's a mechanical Pezel ID that will ascend and descend, and if you come unconscious or fell or whatever, has an automatic brake. So that's really good for working, not so much for tree cutting. Let's get that lot over. I've got the helmet. The one thing I was worried about me forgetting all this time is going to be the leash for the chainsaw, as I'm not taking my saw, but I've remembered that. So I'm going to pack this lot up and see how heavy it is. Okay, so here at my friends in America, that is the Hudson River. They've got this lovely garden, it's absolutely full of trees. Bit sort of cliff face with rocks and all sorts there, as you can see. Very big drop down there. I've done some work in the past from down there on trees hanging over, but today probably going to start on this double one so I can get better light. Unfortunately, I have not brought my GoPro, which is really annoying, but you'll see what I'm doing from the ground. My son will video some stuff. Then we'll go on to the next one, which is the one that really overhangs the house. So, bit of a problem with the branches falling on the roof here. They're probably going to be quite heavy. And then the last one, which is doing me a favour because it's leaning right where I want it, on a day 3 I'd imagine, is going to be this one. It's quite big, and again a lot of it over the house, so I've got to drop those branches down, each one on a little line, and then slowly chunk down the tree.
Anya's got a boy's ski jacket that's grey, so
There's obviously some fantastic US arborists over here, but this was quite a tricky, slow job, so quite expensive for my friends to have done, so I was really happy to be able to help. Just tackling, when you're tackling trees like this, right by the house, as big as this, is just take it really slow. I went slower than I would in the UK, so there's no mistakes, no accidents. We did use a line to lower a few trees, but basically strops either side of the limbs and branches, just cutting them, then hand dropping them. So very slow. Each tree took about an hour and a half to 2 hours, which probably would have been more like half an hour if it had been in the middle of the woods. But anyway, I was able to come and help some friends out, visit the States. It's one of my wife's oldest friends, and just hang out, bring my son. It's been brilliant. So I hope you've enjoyed the video. Really sorry I didn't bring my GoPro, that was annoying, but there's loads of great videos of people chopping trees. This was just a little insight of what I've done. I got some goodies in the bag as well for the shop, some little things, which are quite expensive to ship, but bringing them back with your suitcase is fine, so that's good. I'll show you that on next week's update. Thanks for watching, I'll see you later, bye.